Hi there, it's Paul Tarrant here, the e-marketing coach, and in this video today we're going to have a look at a tool called SEO Profiler and just some of my thoughts about using the tool and how it can be used in your business to really accelerate your search engine optimization efforts. So I'm logged into the dashboard over here. And as you can see, there's a number of options when you first log in. So these are your primary options. You have your website audit, you optimize your pages, get backlinks, find keywords, check your rankings, check social media analytics, and you can see all the different things here. I found this tool to be quite comprehensive. And one of the things that I really do like is this over here, the optimize your pages, which you'll actually see in the blog post that accompanies this video review, where, you know, in terms of being able to rank your website effectively on Google, you need a tool that always continuously updates itself based on all the changes that Google is making. And the best way of doing this is to pull the data from the current top 10 results on Google and then compare your website to those top 10, looking at a number of factors that can then show you, well, here is a definitive plan of action that I need to do on my particular website to be able to compete with these top 10 rankings. And it gives you a percentage score. So we're going to have a look at that a little bit after we have a look at the website audit. But in terms of key features, I really think that this one over here, the optimize your pages, really is one of the key differentiating factors in terms of actually giving you a percentage score. And basically the guarantee that SEO Profiler makes is that if you are able to get your website to achieving a 95% score, you will definitely be on the first page of Google. Now, it sounds quite bold, but when you see the whole process, I think it'll make a bit more sense. So let's have a look at the first one, which is just the website audit. This is a fairly new feature that was added to SEO Profiler, I believe probably about maybe 4 or 5 months ago now. This particular website, I think it's still busy indexing it. I've just recently added this website to SEO Profiler, but as you can see here, it lists errors, which are like things such as broken links and server errors and stuff like that. So for my website, it's saying that I had no errors, which is a good thing. But warnings, as you can see here, there's a number of things such as duplicate pages, too many links on certain pages can be an issue sometimes, meta description empty, meta description too short. So you can see this is very comprehensive. Warnings are, kind of, you can tell by the colors that they are using. So when you have this red color over here, that's really major issues that you need to address ASAP. The warnings, yellow flag, yes, they can be quite important, and that should be a major priority for you too, but not as important as this, obviously. And then notices are just really things that you just need to be aware of. It's not necessarily that it's going to have a major effect on your rankings, but it's just good to know all these details. So as you can see, this is very comprehensive. This is quite similar to SEO Moz in terms of their website audit tool. And before SEO Profiler actually incorporated this website audit, the website audit of SEO Moz was the only reason I kind of recommended SEO Moz to also use SEO Moz, because of the website audit feature. But now that SEO Profiler has incorporated it, it really is in many ways kind of a no-brainer to at least begin your processes on SEO Profiler. And if you want to in the future, signing up to SEO Moz, really the key benefit now of SEO Moz versus SEO Profiler is the community. SEO Moz has attracted some of the best search engine marketing professionals in the world, and some of the conversations and some of the the things happening in the forum there is absolutely unbelievable in terms of just the amount of information and the amount of expertise that is being shared as part of that forum. So that's kind of now what I'm saying to people that now ask me the question, SEO Profiler versus SEO Moz. SEO Profiler, I think, is a fantastic tool by itself and a great way to get started. And as you start maybe getting more search engine marketing clients on your books and stuff like that, then SEO Moz can be a good option especially with things, little extra features such as its Open Site Explorer and its new Follow Wonk strategy for in terms of gauging social media effectiveness. So yes, SEO Moz, I still would actually recommend when you do start getting more serious, it's still a good addition to have in terms of your search engine marketing team. But we're talking about SEO Profiler, not SEO Moz, so let's keep having a look here. So one way that you can continue looking through your data is you can just click the back button, and then we will then be presented with this overview page, which I showed you initially, and then you can look at the next thing, or you can just simply hover your mouse over here, and you can manage your projects, Top Gear specials, and then simply just go back to the overview page here again. Okay, but what I actually wanted to show you, so let's have a look here, optimize your pages, for example. What I wanted to show you was this actually, okay, the drop down over here. So you don't have to click back, or you don't have to click, manage a project. You can go to each of those key areas, so the website audit, rankings, optimization, all from here too. Okay, so nice and easy to use this tool. But now, here is an interesting thing. So this is the top 10 optimizer. And this is the thing that SEO Profiler is saying, is that if you achieve a 95% ranking, you are more than likely going to be on the first page of Google. So let's have a look at this website of mine. I actually, as I am recording this video, I have not put this website through this top 10 optimizer. So yep, let's have a look at Google USA. And here's a great thing. Get high ranking pages. So you can put your competitor pages over here, but I'm just going to say get high ranking pages. And then you see over here, it automatically fills it out here for you, and you can see there's some very tough competition here. BBC America, streetfire.net, topgear.com. So I've got, there's quite a lot of competition here. But now let's see what happens when we create this top 10 optimizer report. What is going to be the score of my website? Analyzing HTML source, it tells us. It tells us this can take up to 60 seconds. It analyzes your backlinks. It's a very comprehensive tool, and it just compares you to your competition. Calculating suggestions. And what is it going to say to us? 56.5%. Wow. Okay, so that's quite far away from the 95%. So if we scroll down, it says meets only 56.5% of the requirements for a top ranking website. Interesting thing is this website is actually quite new. It's only about 4 months old. So things such as backlinks, I'm sure, is letting down the score quite a lot. When your web page gets a 95% score, it will take a maximum of 4 weeks until you can see your page on the first results page on Google USA. Okay. So anchor text. So here is all the things that it is measuring. Okay, page optimization, keywords in the body text, keywords used in the same domain, anchor text. Okay, URL optimization. Okay, so you can see the stuff that you're doing right, and you can see the stuff where you have warnings. Now, sometimes these little warnings are not that important, but it's good just to be able to have an overview page like this where you can literally give this to your search engine marketing team and say, have a look at this, and can you please action this? And, let's try and at least get our score up to 80% in the next week or something, and gradually build backlinks to get our score eventually to the 95% ranking. So can you see how effective this is in terms of really managing a search engine marketing team and really deciding on some key goals that needs to be done for your website? Social optimization, okay, search engine compatibility, and then it shows you the analyzed pages and your competitor pages and stuff like that. Okay, and for example, let's have a look here. So quality of backlinks. So if you click on there, it then takes you to that actual little tab, and then you can view the details of what you need to do in terms of building quality backlinks. Let's have a look at page optimization, keywords used in the body text, so view details. And then it tells you, this is what your website currently says, and you need to have the keyword, which was Top Gear Specials. Okay, there we are over there in this case. in the actual body copy. So it tells you step by step what you need to do. So a fantastic tool. And interestingly enough, this particular website, Top Gear Specials, is actually achieving right now a ranking of position number 2 or 3. It kind of fluctuates between position 2 or 3. So you see, even if you don't have a score of 95%, oftentimes it can be enough. And as I was saying, as you could see from what the website optimizer was comparing in terms of my competitors, I have very strong competitors, and still I was getting very, very high rankings for the keyword Top Gear Specials. So you don't always need to get 95%, and I think that's possibly why SEO Profiler chose a score of 95%, because literally if you got 95%, it's a no-brainer that you would be on the first page of Google. So it's a very, very good tool. In my experience, I generally get scores of about 80%, and I'm still on the first page. But really, it depends on the keywords that you choose. And this is, SEO Profiler does have a keyword research tool, but I'm not actually going to look at it as part of this review, because personally, I don't think it's the strongest keyword tool. If you follow my mouse here, I recommend this over here, Market Samurai and Longtail Pro, which you will find details about on my website. I actually offer a number of bonuses and discounts to readers of my website for these great tools. But if you're serious about keyword research, I definitely would recommend Market Samurai and Longtail Pro together. The keyword tool of SEO Profiler is so-so. Let's have a look here quickly at link building here. So this is the link building tab, and you can see you have the ability to add links that you are manually building and being able to track the fact that they are still linking to you. You can look at your competitor links, so you can put enter the URL of a competitor and see who's linking to them. Keyword links. How does this tool help you? This tool helps you get backlinks and increase your rankings on Google and other search engines for particular keywords. You'll find related web pages. So this is very important, because one thing that we know as search engine marketing professionals is that we need to build links from websites that are related to our website to get the highest ranking. So that's quite a nice little tool there. The Hub Finder. Get common backlinks of your competitors, so you can put a number of competitors and see if there are any common trends of people linking to them, and hopefully maybe get a link to your website too and get a good ranking. The Opportunity Finder, quickly find websites that could link to your site. It searches a number of different tools, such as guest blogging, link submission sites. You can see here article blogs and forums. So this is quite a nice tool. The starter backlinks is literally, as the name just says, it's starter backlinks. It lists some of the most popular directories around the world, and you can then have a look and see if you have submitted your website to all of these directories. Some of them are paid, where you see this little $sign, and some of them also have free submission sites. So it tells you all this data, which is very valuable. Just to get one of your even if you're getting an intern, or one of your, you're outsourcing the search engine marketing work, it's just a good thing to have all these tools at your disposal to really help you just build backlinks in the best and the best possible manner. Weekly opportunities is something that I really like. If you have a new SEO Profiler account, they will be available after 1 week. So I'm not too sure why it's saying this particular account is older than 1 week, obviously, but not too sure why it's saying that. But on one of my other websites, what it does is it actually shows you in the last week your competitors, who has linked to them. So it actually shows you opportunities where you can also build links to your website based on who is building links to your competitor website. So this is a fantastic little tool, the weekly opportunities. And then the current links is simply just a database of all of your links. So when it comes to search engine optimization, link building is a crucial task. And as you can see, SEO Profiler really does cover it very, very well. Now let's have a look here at keywords. Keywords is simply just a ranking database. So it just shows you your rankings. You can view, this is the actual, being able to research keywords. So as I said, I'm not going to talk too much about this, because, yes, you might get some ideas, create long tail keywords, combine keywords, get negative keyword lists, create AdWord match types. There are a few little handy tools. But in terms of doing sophisticated keyword research, I would recommend that you start on Market Samurai or Longtail Pro, and then you could maybe copy and paste those keywords into here, and then play with variations such as create long tail keywords, combine keywords, stuff like that. Okay, but what I was meaning to actually show you was rankings. So this is just simply your rankings for keywords. I believe I've only added 3 keywords to this, so I'm just going to click here, all keywords, and then it tells you, yes, Top Gear Specials. Your site is currently #1 in the UK. That's predominantly where I'm checking the rankings. I believe in the United States it was position 3 or maybe 5 or something like that. But in the UK, I've actually just achieved a #1 ranking for Top Gear Specials. And as I say, my website only has a score of 56.5%, and I've got the #1 ranking when competing with some major competition websites such as BBC America, TopGear.com, etc. And just a little tip, if you're wondering how on earth that is possible, well, it's simply because of the domain name. Exact match. So you see the domain name is topgearspecials.com. So it simply has a keyword, Top Gear Specials, in the domain name. Now there was talk in the search engine marketing community recently that Google is not rewarding exact match domain names as much anymore. Well, here's proof in the pudding. I have an exact match domain for the keyword Top Gear Specials, which brings me about 5,000 unique visitors by itself, okay? And simply by having that in the domain name, I got the rankings, I've got #1. So exact match domain still works, it's still a very good strategy. Okay, so rankings, optimization, link building, keywords, analytics. Now, analytics is something that only recently has come in, I believe in the last 3 weeks, where you can actually link your Google Analytics account and pull in more data. Now this is something that I still need to activate, so I can't really show you this right now, but from the blog post that I saw that SEO Profiler mentioned about this particular feature, it looks really good in terms of really being able to find out additional ideas about keyword opportunities and search engine opportunities. Let's have a look here at social media. To be quite honest with you, I don't really use this tool that much. As you can see, it just checks keywords on the social networks to see what people are saying about that. So I generally don't tend to use that, but this can be quite good for reputation management in terms of, are people searching for your name, and, are people saying bad things about your personal name or about your company name? This is where a tool like this can be quite good. Website submission. This is something that you will only do once. Submit your website to 201 search engines and directories. I definitely don't recommend that you do it more than once. Just do it once and then, pretty much don't go back to that menu system again. You just don't need to. And competitor spy. This is again where you can actually spy on your competitors in terms of Google AdWords and Google rankings and their backlinks. Okay, so again, another great little tool. Similar to things such as SpyFu and stuff like that. So this is a really fantastic tool too. You can search, as I say, Google AdWords and the organic rankings. And then your reports and scheduler. This is very handy for us agency people that have a lot of clients, and we want to customize our reports. Can customize the colors and the descriptions and customize what is actually mentioned in the report too. So there you have it. That is SEO Profiler. It is a very comprehensive tool, and considering that you can actually purchase it for only $49 per month compared to the competition of SEO Moz at $99 per month and Raven Tools at $99 per month. I believe Web CEO is also around about the $49 to $99 per month mark, but definitely SEO Profiler definitely gets my stamp of approval. They, in their marketing materials, they talk a lot about how they have the most comprehensive backlink databases, compared to some of the competitors, which you'll see all that information when you visit SEO Profiler. And there is a link to SEO Profiler in the blog description related to this video. So if you are watching this on YouTube, just simply scroll down to the description area and you will find a link where you can find out more information and more information about my review and thoughts about SEO Profiler. But great tool, I use it myself, and I use it for my clients, and really enjoy it. So I hope this little video helps you in terms of making a decision, and definitely receives my seal of approval as a quality SEO tool for your business. All the best, guys, and again, hope that you are able to really add some value to yourself and to your clients by using tools such as this. Have a great day, guys. Bye.